So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down the 6 most profitable used clothing brands that I bought, resold, and made a little over $2,000 a month on my eBay store. Now, I was running this business in college, and more importantly, once you understand what brands sell really fast as well as what brands to look for to find in the thrift store, you are on your way to make a lot of money selling on eBay. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to be breaking down my story as well as show you exactly what brands you want to look for to start making money on your eBay store. Let's go get it. So guys, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, that would mean a lot, as well as if you find value in this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. It goes a long way. So guys, currently right now I'm still running part-time eBay business. Now, one of the hardest things and a lot of challenges what people face when they're trying to start making money on eBay or trying to be a reseller is trying to find items that are profitable. Now, for me, I found the most profitable, the most exciting items to sell and things that really sold fast on my eBay store. And as you can see here, we're making a little around $2,000 a month reselling on eBay, was selling certain clothing brands. Now, the truth is, I love selling clothes on my eBay store because when I went to the thrift store, there was a lot of them to choose from. There's also a lot of really good items to find in the thrift, both clothing brands, shoes, and a lot of these things that I'm going to share with you guys are the same brands that you want to find in the thrift. And the reason that I chose to choose a niche store selling used clothes, men's and women's, was because there was a lot of items to pick from. Now, clothes for me were easy to store, they're easy to ship, and more importantly, they're very profitable. So once you watch this video, it'll give you a better understanding of what brands you want to find in the thrift store. There's a lot of different brands you have to choose from. There's a lot of good brands and there's a lot of bad brands that won't make you money. So here are my stable 6 items that I would continue to buy if I could find these items at a low cost, and basically they're in every thrift store. These items are in every thrift that I went for, so I would usually go to any thrift store and I knew and basically guaranteed myself I was going to be making money. So for you guys, keep an eye out for these 6 brands, as well as I'm going to show you exactly a similar item, and more importantly, if you can find these in a large men's or woman XL, the larger the size, the more money that you're going to make. Just a simple tip before we get started. So the first brand that made me a lot of money reselling was LL Beam. Now, the great thing about this brand is that it is kind of overlooked in the thrift store, and as you can see, this canvas coat is a great example. I picked up for around $8 to $10, and simply it resells for around $50 to $60. Now, I found 2 to 3 to 4 of these multiple times during the week. There's a lot of this inventory, and these canvas coats absolutely sold amazing on my eBay store. They sold very fast, and there's a lot of profit in these items. So the first brand that I want to continue to stress is LL Beam. Flannels, Henleys, any button fronts that were LL Beam, 100% wool products as well in LL Beam were absolutely amazing. So the first brand that I want you guys to keep an eye out for, especially in the men's section, and even the women's coats like this as well sell very fast, is definitely LL Beam. And secondly, before we jump into the second brand, what I want to say is when you're selling men's and used or even women's clothing, you are just going to keep an eye out for very popular as well as vintage brands that you see people are wearing in society. The truth is, if I knew a friend or if I was wearing certain brands and I found them at a thrift store at a very discounted price, then I knew, hey, why would I not buy them for $3 to $5 and then flip them for $40 to $50? It was almost a no-brainer. So just keep an eye out for what people are rocking and go look in the thrift stores, see if you can find them at a discount. For example, Vineyard Vines. We all know someone that wears Vineyard Vines. It's very popular in high school, as well as I even own some Vineyard Vines myself. So simple items like this, a Vineyard Vines little vest that you can pick up for $3 to $4, Vineyard Vines long sleeve, Vineyard Vine button front as well, do very good on eBay. Just make sure they're not overpriced in the thrift, because sometimes they are overvalued, which means you can't make much money selling these items. But keep an eye out for Vineyard Vines. Both men's and women's usually sells excellent for me, and I continue to buy this when I find it at a discount in the thrift. Now, third is another very popular brand that I absolutely love. Probably one of my favorite brands to find in the thrift is Patagonia. Now, Patagonia is a brand that we all heard of. Patagonia has been around for quite some time, and more importantly, I found a lot of Patagonia this winter. It seems like people must have been clearing out their closets, but Patagonia is in the thrift. So many people ask, how do you find Patagonia? It's more about just going out there, thrifting more, and continuing to keep your eye out for these things. Now, what I would want to say is before you buy these relevant brands that are going to make you money is to make sure that these are not really raggedy, or make sure they're in good condition. There's no holes, there's no stains, because that will cost you a lot of money in the future, and you want to make sure that these clothing brands are in great condition. So as you can see here, any Patagonia as well as like this Henley, any long sleeve, as well as hoodies. I found a bunch of. Patagonia is a brand that you want to continue to keep your eye out for, and if you can find it for under $6 to $8, you're definitely going to make money, and it's definitely going to sell fast. So Patagonia, I truly love you. And coming in at number 4 is a very athletic wear, as well as kind of an overlooked golf brand, I'd say, but it continues to have a lot of demand. Some reason people that love golfing love this brand, and if you can find this at a relevant price, very cheap price, it's a great item that I continue to pick up every time because it usually sells very fast, and that is FootJoy. As you can see here, this long sleeve, 1/4 zip FootJoy absolutely smashed. It sold in like 2 days, and you can see it sold for around $35. So if you can pick these items for around $3 to $5 typically in the thrift, and then you can make around a $30 profit on these items. And more importantly, what I would stress is that FootJoy is a relevant golf brand, and people continue to have a demand for this item. And before you leave the thrift, make sure you check the men's collared section, because typically these golf shirts will be in there, and the more colorful and more vibrant that these patterns are, you'll usually get a more bang for your buck. So check the collared section, check out for this brand FootJoy. I know it's going to make you money, and it continues to make me money on my eBay store. Coming in at number 5 is an absolute smash of a brand. This brand is probably one of the most trendy, as well as one of the most popular brands right now in athletic wear in both men's and women's kids. It is absolutely dominating. So if you find it in the thrift store, don't think twice. You're definitely going to make money, and that is anything Lululemon. As you can see, here's a little half zip sleeve jacket that I found, picked up for around $4, so sold for $21.99. And the thing is with Lululemon, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be an old t-shirt, it can be an old hoodie, it can be old shorts, old leggings. This stuff sells amazing on eBay. So if you can get your hands on this in the thrift, pick it up for a decent price, you are almost going to be guaranteed to sell these items. The reason why people love Lululemon is just the brand is so established. When you go into the thrift, I am continuing to keep an eye. I'm continuing to check the athletic wear. I'm looking for that little circle with the upside down U, whatever you call it. This brand has made me a great amount of money, and it's probably one of the most exciting brands to find in the thrift. People are throwing out Lululemon. You might not understand why, but if you find it in the thrift, make sure you pick it up, and it's made me so much profit on my eBay store these last 2 to 3 years. And coming in at number 6 is an older, a more nostalgic, and more importantly, a very profitable brand if you find it in the thrift that you were going to sell on your eBay store. And this is anything Champion. Now, it has to be a little older, a little retro, a little beat up, a little, Champion that your mom or dad might have used to wear, that you find it in the thrift. And the old reverse weave style knitted sweaters, as well as crew necks, are something that I continue to look for when I go into the thrift. Like this here, I can usually pick it up for around $5 to $6, and it will sell consistently for around $29 to $45 on eBay. Some sweatshirts, some vintage, some retro branded reverse weaves, maybe it's a Harvard reverse weave, maybe it's a college, maybe it's a sports reverse weave, always sells well. So make sure you're looking for the Champion brand. Make sure it's a little older, has a nostalgic feel, maybe it's a little rugged, but more importantly, make sure it says reverse weave. Anything reverse weave in the thrift is going to make you money. Champion is a brand that I never pass up, and I usually can find it in almost all thrift stores. So guys, make sure you're looking for the right brands, and these are going to sell for you and make you money on your eBay store. So guys, I hope this video provided you some context. When you go into a thrift store, once you understand, the biggest challenge is, what do I buy in the thrift? What do I know is going to make me money? And you can solve that problem. You can literally go into any thrift store, identify what's going to make you money and what's not going to make you money. When it comes to selling clothes, make sure the conditions well as make sure you're using your eBay seller app. Check the sales history, check the completed and sold ads. Make sure these things have proof that they're selling, because you don't want to buy brands that are just going to continue to sit on your closet after year, you're not selling them. But I can almost guarantee you, if you find these 6 brands in those conditions and find these at a relevant price, you're going to want to pick them up at a cheap cost and then flip them, and you are going to make money selling on your eBay store. I literally walked into any thrift, used to go every day, and I was grinding as a part-time eBay reseller in college. You can check out some of the older videos. I'll give you guys some footage right here. But what I did is I just honed it on these key brands. These brands made me a great amount of money, and I'm so thankful that these were in the thrift store. So guys, thank you so much. If you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, if you need more help, if you need more clarity, feel free to hit me up on TikTok, Instagram, comment below. Go out there and make some money. There's so much opportunity for you to be making money on these thrift stores and then selling them on eBay. Have a great rest of your day. As always, guys, love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.